I confronted her about those two things. And then, over the phone na lang, kasi nagmamadali na ako. I couldn't wait to do a face-to-face because I was already ready to leave. The third trigger point that was the last straw was there was this event that that's my deal. I closed this event, I was talking to the client and preparing this event, and I was told by client that I'm disinvited. And I already know what happened. Even if the client didn't want to tell me, because I just want to protect the client. Basta in other words, I already know who it is. And I told them, sabi, huwag ka magalit, babawi kami sa'yo. Hindi ako galit, but I'll be a hypocrite if I tell you I'm not offended. Because this has never been done to me. Wala naman akong kasalanan. Diba? What have I done? So anyways, I didn't, sabi ko, don't worry, I'm not going if that's your, that's your request. But that's very offensive and that's not something I can accept. And I told Bea, that's the last straw. After I told her that, and she said, no, I didn't know about that. Hindi ko alam yan. Okay, now I'm telling you. And this very moment, this is what I said, as of this very moment, and as of this very day, I am no longer your manager. That's how I told her.
When was this?
August 11th. I was told I was disinvited August 10th.
And the event was...
I don't want to tell now. Okay.
Mami, I know if because you are the manager of Bea, and logic is were you the one who arranged that project for her, or
From the start, from scratch.
so how come you were disinvited from the event, ma'am?
Then it's just, let's just say clients were told by, they won't tell me, but let's just do the math.
But what did Bea say po?
She said she doesn't know about it,
No, after you told her that you're going to resign.
that I'm going to resign. She said, how did it come to this? I said, I don't know. I had no idea. Bakit ako sinisiraan non-stop? Ang sabi ko, Bea, you never defended me. Hindi mo ako pinagtanggol eh. I said that. I didn't mean naman, kasi alam ko naman, Bea, hindi mahilig yan mag-public interview. Ang sa akin, maski privately, you could have told whoever that is the truth. No, wala akong alam dyan. Hindi ako nakialam ever. So, I said, one more. I promised her I'm not gonna make any announcement about the resignation. But I said, one more. Tirahin pa ako isa. You are giving me no choice but to defend myself. Because enough is enough. What else is it that you want?
Mami, we know. So you said that you weren't supposed to speak about the resignation. So what was that last straw, or the?
I was disinvited.
I mean,
Okay. Now, that was 11th.
Yeah.
When did this, I kept quiet.
yeah, you can.
I kept my promise until it came out yesterday. Was it yesterday? I was like in the news everywhere. Until, because that last Friday, I got a call from a friend of mine. Ayoko na din mag-mention a name. A friend of mine, who's also a talent manager, and told me that she's friends with a certain individual, and this is unbelievable. And asked her, kaya mo bang awayin si SK? And she said, why? Wala namang sinabing masama si SK. Why should I? And kilala ko siya. Hindi na nga siya kumikibo. Hindi na siya nagsasalita. She's very quiet. But she ended up calling me and asked me. Sabi ko, Sabi niya, tumatawag ako sa'yo because I want to know the truth. Oh, you want the truth? This is the truth. I told her everything. And that's it. And she confronted that person that she believes me.
Ma'am, may anything po bang sinabi si Bea to explain why is this happening? I mean, did you have...
Immediately, I sent her a text. I said, this person called me and may gustong kinukuhang kaibigan ko na awayin daw ako. Why is this happening? I don't want to read that. I could read the text, but that's a private thing. But I did tell her na kasi tinawagan niya yung kaibigan ko at inutusan niya awayin ako kung kaya. So I said, what's going on? Hindi ko alam eh. Bakit? Diba? So, tama na. Enough is enough. I think, tsaka sa lahat, diba, even when nakalagay balita kahapon, I resigned, people were under the impression of, pakilamera ka kasi ikaw nagpa-cancel ng wedding. No, I want to make it clear na hindi ako nagpa-cancel ng wedding. I told Bea, I reminded her, Bea, wala nga akong alam dyan sa wedding mo. Sa preparation, wala akong alam. And if I have a question, I even call your wedding coordinator. Because ayokong makialam sa private life mo. Ganon ako ka-respectful. Everything you know, like nung lumabas yung marriage band, I didn't know about it. May nagpadala na sa akin that morning. Then, wala ko alam. It's really when people know about it. But the problem is, every time may lumalabas sa, di ba, nung mag-boyfriend na sila, and there's always mga news or blind items and all that. Sinasabi niya na pinagbibintangan ako or kampo namin. So, alam ko na. I know how to avoid it na. Di ba? Wag na ako, quiet na ako. Dapat wala akong alam. Because I want a deniability. Kasi sobra na eh. Palagi na lang pag may lumalabas na balita, parang galing daw sa kampo namin. Eh wala na nga akong tinatanong, wala na nga akong alam. Lalo about the wedding, na ano ba yun? At mga nagtatanong kung suspect, wala akong alam. And even if may alam ko that's very a sore topic for them. So, who am I to confirm any of those? Alam nyo yan. Alam nyo lahat yan. Tinatanong nyo ako, may ni-reveal ba ako? No, kasi ayoko nga makialam.